Spring Valley High School graduate Owen Porter has capped his Marshall career as a first team All Sun Belt Conference selection. The redshirt senior defensive lineman is joined on the first team by his Thundering Herd teammate, defensive back Micah Abraham.
I came to West Virginia in 2001 to work at WDTV,
Good morning,
CBS
everybody.
affiliate in
Welcome to your Monday.
Clarksburg.
On Wednesday night,
Worked
Baylor's
there for
Odyssey
18 years, and
Sims
then
dropped
in
in.
2018 came here to work at Metro News.
Joe Brocato and Greg Carey here. Week 15, Super 6 week has arrived.
I learned pretty quickly as soon as I arrived here how important West Virginia sports and specifically WVU sports are to people in this area of the state. My first year here was Rich Rodriguez's first year here, and when things didn't go well that first year, you could kind of tell that the fans weren't necessarily happy. But in a couple of years' time, when they're going to win the Sugar Bowl, you could tell how everything, the pendulum, completely shifts. That wasn't to be able to cover a big time Division I program wasn't something I had done before, so it was a little bit of a culture shock at first, but you could tell right away how much WVU sports mean to the people in this area. Personally, do I like to see some teams that we cover win? Yes, but you can't necessarily, that can't come across in the reporting that you're doing. But I think if you have a great deal of enthusiasm for it, that will come off well in whatever type of media project you're producing, whether it's a television sportscast, a radio sportscast, a radio broadcast of a game. Ultimately, if you have a good level of passion for it, I think that'll be well received by whoever is watching your reports. If you're dry, if it sounds like you've been doing this for too long, then maybe it's time to do something different. So I think to bring that level of enthusiasm is very important. Nothing beats the excitement of being at a great game. I know that there's certainly, with the way that lots of media are set up now, you can cover a team and not necessarily be based in the town that the team you're covering is. But for me, being able to be at the actual game, to see the fans in person, see the reactions of the players in person on the field or on the court, that's always a highlight. To be in the arena is ultimately, you could talk about a football game for a week, but at the end of the week, you want to see that game in person and be there for it. That's probably the best part of the job.